where we don't call each other descendants of prostitutes, we don't call each other dogs, we don't insult your religion, we don't insult your culture, but we respect you as a Malaysian. This is what we are fighting for in a new Malaysia. I know I sound very angry just now. But how not to be angry, your son? If you are on my shoes, you feel the same thing. But then again, this battle is not against Khairi Jamaluddin. Khairi Jamaluddin not important lah. He is only a symptom of the disease lah. What we want is to remove the disease, isn't it? And what is the disease? Barisan Nasional. That is the disease that afflicted us for 50 years. You know, we are all third-class citizens. Malays, Chinese, Indians, we are all third-class citizens. Malays also third-class citizens. You know who is first class or not? Barisan National politicians. Who is second class? All their cronies lah, all their lembu-lembu lah. Who are third class? You and me. Malays also. You ask the Malay, do you have any shares or not? Ada saham tak? Ada saham? No. Semua tak ada. They gave out 54 billion ringgit worth of saham. 54 billion. B-I-L-L-I-O-N. 52 billion ringgit disappeared. Up to now, no proper accounting. You ask the ordinary Malay, where is your saham? Semua bagi kad BN lah. We want a full investigation why these shares just disappeared and deny the poor and ordinary Malays their rightful share, which I'm sure will make a big difference on their livelihood. Malays being cheated. Number two, Chinese also kena cheated. Look at the Auckland Free Trade Zone scandal. 14 billion ringgit oh. Isn't it? Isn't that a disgrace? And yet they are still going through the contract, they are still paying the other parties. Indians also the same. You know Ayoyo Sami, isn't it? In the 1980s, he set up Mica Holdings. All the Indians invested, lost all their money. 30 years later, Ayoyo Sami retired. The Mica scandal is still not resolved. So how long are we going to get cheated? Gerakan, oh, same also. Penang, they sold 4,000 acres of land at cheap rates. And they attacked me for selling 100 acres of land. I sold 100 acres of land by open tender to build affordable housing for the poor. 18,000 units. Affordable housing. And if you want to build affordable housing, there will not be boxes. We want to make sure it is quality affordable housing. And to have quality affordable housing, what do? We appoint the best. Where is the best builder of affordable housing in the world? Where? Singapore. We appointed HDB Singapore. Have you seen Singapore public housing flats or not? Have you seen the flats or not? Quality or not? What you see in Singapore will one day be built and seen in Penang. And yet, when we appointed HDB Singapore, wow, the UMNO guys call me traitor. Oh. Singapore's spy. Oh. But when Singaporeans go to Iskandar, not traitor, not spy lah. Never mind. Let the results show for itself. We dare to choose the best. Because we know only when we choose the best, we can be on top of the rest. So we sold 100 acres of land by open tender. And how much do we get? By open tender, 1.1 billion ringgit. Money, seed money to build affordable housing. Gerakan, their years in power, 4,000 acres sold. didn't even get half of the 1.1 billion ringgit I got. Some of the land, Tanjung Pinang, you see Tanjung Pinang, you see Tanjung Pinang, where Straits Key is. They sell how much? 1 square feet? Ya manja. 1 square feet, RM1. Oh, good or not? Oh, very good. Oh. Besides the Julutong Expressway, now called Lim Chong Yu Expressway, how much did they sell it for? 20 over ringgit per square foot. This one might as well give free. And yet they dare to make all sorts of allegations against me, despite us doing by open time. You know, there is no magic to Penang success. Penang, in the last 5 years when we were in power, every year we had a budget surplus. Not 1 year did we lose money. Correct or not? This one not I do the accounts. Who do the accounts? The Auditor General do the accounts, certified by the AG's report. Every year make money, yet my good friend Chor Soi Lek still say I lose money. Still ask me to explain how come your budget is deficit. Are you please Chor Soi Lek? Haven't said go back and do homework lah. Go and read the Auditor General's report properly, can not? If Auditor General report you don't understand, never mind lah. I will make one special CD for you lah. And my friends, when we achieved these surpluses, it was not by borrowing money. Our debt dropped. Not like our federal government debt increased. 2007, 266 billion. Now, went up 70%, 502 billion. That one doesn't include contingent liabilities, those guarantees that the federal government give out. If you include contingent liabilities, wow, 650 billion ringgit. Nearly 65% of our GDP, way above the 55% limit. In Penang, did our debt go up or not? No, it went down. How much did it went down? 10%? 30%? No, it went down by 95%. The highest reduction in Malaysian history. This is what we want to tell you. In the last 46 years, the DAP has been in existence. Legisian Kapal Singh Jemahim showed that we can be an effective and a good opposition that defended the rights of the people and gave voice to the voices. But I believe that in the last 5 years, we have shown that not only can we be a good and effective opposition party, we can also be a good government. And I'm proud to say, a better government than BN can ever be. Budget surplus every year. Debt reduction go down 95%. Despite our expenditure going up by 55% compared to the previous administration. Spend more money, still earn more money. How can I that one? The UMNO Osik there, how can he keep on giving money when federal government never give money? Simple lah. You tak makan wang, tentu boleh dapat wang loh. Betul tak? Tapi itu BN dia orang tak faham. Kerana dia hanya tahu makan saja. And as I said, the measures that we implemented, open tenders, public declaration of assets by chief ministers and ESCO members. You want to know how many houses I own, how much land I have, how many cars I have, you go to penang.gov.my, everything there. Practically strip myself naked. Don't laugh like that now. Why you laugh one? I said when I strip myself naked means financially not that type of naked lah, can or not? Understand or not? Understand or not? Not that type of naked lah, please lah. So, and then number 3, we don't allow our family members to be involved in business. You cannot be involved in business. No cow business. Not allowed. Number 4, you can't clean on your political donations after Tony Kwok when asked money from you. He will announce how much he collected. So if you don't want to embarrass him, put more money. And then we disclose publicly all government contracts with the private sector. These are measures that we implement in order to institutionalize integrity in governance. Of course, finally, what I forgot just now, we also make sure that none of our leaders have extraordinarily extravagant, luxurious lifestyle. No such thing as your son get married, you get 130,000 guests to attend your wedding. No such thing as your son got 1 billion ringgit in wealth. You know, I am a failure as the Chief Minister of Penang. Myself, betul-betul malu lah. Compared to the Sarawak Chief Minister, I'm a complete failure. The son got how much? 1 billion. Not I say one, the former wife say one. In the Jaya court because of the divorce proceedings. 1 billion ringgit. I ask you lah. If the son got so much, the father should be more, isn't it? Correct or not? How can the father lose to the son, isn't it? Just like me, you think I can speak? You haven't seen my father, Lim Guan Eng, yet. Lim Guan Eng is a better speaker, isn't it? So if the son can have 1 billion, wow, the father sure have very, very, very much more. We want to know how much more. And that is why one of our first directives, if we win power in Putrajaya, one of our first directives will be this: we will not allow any private jets to take off after PR is announced the winner on Putrajaya. Agree or not? No, quickly take all your tarang-tarang and then run away. No such thing. It will be a complete embargo. Private jets cannot fly off in the dead of the night. So, the time now is fair for us to walk to the ballot box, to ask all our friends, to ask our family members to change. Can you do that for us? Can you do that for us? You know, I think it was Victor Hugo that said, no army on earth can stop an idea whose moment has come. And I think that this moment has come for Malaysia after 56 years. The moment of change. We have only 60 days left to the countdown. These 60 days will determine not your future, my future. It will determine our children's future. We believe that Malaysia deserves a better government. We believe that Malaysia deserves clean leaders. We believe that the people deserve democratic rights. We don't want any more Ahmad Shabimi. We don't want any more A. Kugan. We do not want another tragedy like Teo Beng Hong. Change, not just for yourself, change for your children. They deserve much better. Because if we don't change, we will be forever divided by race or religion. We will not be able to connect with each other as Malaysians. And I think if we want to face the challenges of the future together, we must connect with each other as Malaysians, respecting each other's differences and dignity. That is what we have to change. Over the last 56 years, we are all bonded by blood, regardless of our origins. We are all bonded by blood. We are all driven by shared values. And most important of all, we are united by our love and passion for our country, that is Malaysia. Don't question our loyalty to Malaysia just because we oppose Barisan Nasional. Remember, We don't go to Australia to get PR. Nothing wrong with getting PR in Australia, but afterwards come back and say, Sabtu Malaysia, become minister. Oh. Isn't it? Sheer hypocrisy. Sheer hypocrisy. Don't question our loyalty. Don't question our honesty just because we demand a clean government. So my friends, I've exceeded my time, and I'm sure Tony Phua, the next generation of our leaders, will be sharing his thoughts with you. And that's why when we talk about the change, it is not for me, it is for people like Tony Phua. Let us make the next general elections a moment that we can be proud of, and one that our children will thank us for it. They will tell you, father and mother, you did the right thing for us. You weathered all the threats. You stood firm. You had the faith, and you had the strength to overcome. We thank you. We are grateful to you, and to show our gratefulness, we will make our Malaysian dream come true. We will make Malaysia great. So let us prove once and for all that you do not need to be a Malay leader to look after Malays, a Chinese leader to look after Chinese, an Indian leader to look after Indians, an Iban leader to look after Ibans, a Kadazan leader to look after Kadazan. Let us prove that as Malaysians, we can look after each other. Ubah! 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 Thank you very much. Happy Taipusam, Selamat Malidu Rasul, and Gong Xi Fa Cai. Happy Chinese New Year to everyone. Thank you.
Allow me to introduce our last speaker for the night, the man of the hour, MP for PJU, JP National Publicity Secretary, ladies and gentlemen, Saudara Tony Phua.